For the best gameplay capture there is, pick up an Elgato today. Links are in the description. Hey guys, how's it going? MasterBucks here. Welcome to another episode of the AFC Wimbledon career mode in FIFA 17. We are finally in the January transfer window. We not only have a massive game in the FA Cup to play against Manchester City, our first big Premier League side that we're going to go up against, but of course we finally get to make big movements in, of course, improving the overall depth of the squad. There are a lot of players in the team that are quite decent that might end up being sold to raise a bit of cash so we can get other players and just improve the team. It's something that you just have to do in these road to glories. I'm looking at maybe getting rid of either Gianni Ottas or Gonzalez, maybe some other players as well. Our goalkeeper in Shea is about to be sold, hopefully for double his value after the game against Man City is finished, and I'm going to have to bring in a replacement. But only two games that we have today, and it's going to be Manchester City, obviously, like I've said, away. Both games are going to be away this episode, at the Etihad, of course, and that's obviously the FA Cup. Then we play Sheffield United for what probably feels like the 6th or 7th time. We have played Sheffield United so many goddamn times. I think we've come up against them in both cup competitions, whether it be Checker Trade and also the EFL Cup. Now, I'm pretty sure we had them in the FA Cup as well, and that went to a replay. We've already played them once already in the league. I swear, it's insane how many times. I'm actually going to go back and look. Okay, I might have gotten ahead of myself a little bit. So, I did play them once in the league already, and then, of course, in December, we had the 2 games in the FA Cup against them, which thankfully we ended up beating them and progressing. That's why we get to play Manchester City. But 3 games already, and that was in the first half of the year. Now we come up against them again. But yes, we will be playing them again, and of course, they're just awful 5 at the back formation that I cannot stand, but whatever. I'm looking forward to this Man City game, though. Before we get into it, I'll let you know that as soon as we can hit 2,000 likes on this video, I know it's normally 1,000, and that's not really going to change, but this time out, I actually kind of need a little bit of extra time to get that second video out to you. So I'm bumping it up to 2,000 just to buy myself a bit of time. I'm sure you guys can still get it with no problems. And just in case you guys absolutely end up smashing the 2,000 like target incredibly quickly, just a little bit of a heads up. Might still be maybe an extra 30 minutes, hour or so. So if that's the case, I apologize, but I'm busting my ass here. So anyway, moving on. Man City versus Wimbledon. Hopefully we can maybe do something crazy in the FA Cup. Maybe we can pull off a shock. Part of me thinks, and I might sound crazy by saying this, I reckon I fancy myself way more against Manchester City than I do against Sheffield United. Now, that sounds crazy, but just the way that the game will go, I'm imagining Man City are just going to go all out for it. They'll just try to win the game. They'll try to absolutely batter us. They'll be going for it. They'll be exposed at the back. It'll be a lot easier for me to try to get in behind, potentially break down their defenses. And with Sheffield United that don't give a fuck and they just sit back all game with 5 at the back, that's a hell of a lot worse. So who knows? I might actually end up winning the FA Cup game against Man City and maybe, I don't know, not do anything against Sheffield. We will see what happens though. Come on. There is also the possibility that I will just get completely hammered by both clubs and lose 5-0. I don't know. There's a lot, it's still possible, but I really do want to get at least one win in this episode. Doesn't matter who it's against, but man, imagine if we got it against City at the Etihad Stadium too. This is big. Come on. This could be massive for us. Oh, he's just passed it. Oh my God, it's their first shot within just a few minutes, and it's cannoning off of the post. Gabriel Jesus. Unbelievable, seriously. Like, it's, I swear I have someone right in front too. How has that got past everybody and found the way in? Unbelievable. How did I have a player, a defender, right in front and I've already conceded first attack? If I had any chance of winning this game, all I had to do was not concede on the first fucking attack. This game, I swear. Oh my God, that's woeful defense. And 2-0. Oh no. And the thing, okay, obviously the offense is way better than what I'm coming up against in League One and in the lower cup competitions and stuff like that. So obviously this is a lot faster than what I'm used to at the moment, but the way that they play, I genuinely feel like I have a shot against them. Now, I don't have fucking any chance because I've conceded 2 in the space of about 30 minutes. I've barely been able to show probably any highlights of what I've been able to do, but it's actually, I've felt and looked promising at times, but man, I don't know. Come on. Like look at this. I'm finding a way forward so easily. Ball up the middle. Picked off by Stones. Last play. The fucking asshole. Oh, we may have timed that perfectly, you know. Reeves, just have a pop, son. Oh. Bit wide. See, what I've been doing too much, the reason I haven't been able to show an awful lot of what I've been doing in this game was because instead of just shooting, I'm trying to work it and cut back when I have a potential shooting opportunity. I just wanted to go for it at that time, but he's just missed the target. What is this fucking BS? They cannot make a bad pass. It's impossible for them. Even that one. Okay, no, if that went in, I would have been done. I would have been done. That was this close. Look at this, missing the mark. No shit. He's just been fucking crap. Oh, referee. We were going to go on a great attack. All right, so I'm 2-0 down. This game really, I felt, could have gone so much differently had we just not conceded the first shot on goal. Had that ended up going in the back of the net. Like, I had a guy right in front. Somehow couldn't block it. Got past several other players too. Came in off of the post. I just needed that little bit of luck. And I couldn't get it. He's just... this is the difference. The players. The gap. The divide is massive. He is literally running around everybody. I know he crossed it to fucking nobody. But, like, it's just ridiculous, man. Very nicely worked. And now Lookman could be away. I'm going to cut in here. Picked off by Stones again. And that's going to be out off Lookman and it's going to be a fucking goal kick. Unbelievable! They're getting so much fucking shit go their way. God, they're just picking me apart at this point. And Shea is the worst keeper on the planet. I can't believe I'm going to sell this guy for double his value. He's so fucking trash. Did you even see that save? It basically went through the middle of his hands. I need to see this replay. And all the passes that they're doing are just picking us apart. He is a fucking embarrassment. How did this guy... James Shea used to be an Arsenal goalkeeper. And... he pisses me off. He's such a fucking fraud. I've never seen a bigger fraud, and I don't think I've ever seen a worse goalkeeper. Great tackle by Meads. Is this our final opportunity? Little ball in there. Little one back. To the right again, maybe. It's gonna kind of get picked up. Suarez. No, I needed him to turn the other direction. Oh, we're not even gonna have another chance. That's it then. We're not even gonna score. Oh, boy. Trust me when I say, even though I've lost this game badly, 3-0, it's just because of the gigantic divide in class and quality. Men against fucking boys here. League One side against a probable Premier League winner. I don't know what the fucking table is in the Prem at the moment, but God, they'd better be up there. Because seriously, they're putting on a show. That's probably not even their best team. That's like a second rotation squad. We've been fucking hammered by them. I'm very confident that game could have gone differently had the first fucking shot on goal not resulted in finding a way past 3 or 4 of my defenders and coming in off of the post. But unfortunately, that's just how it is. So now I have to pick a man of the match. Don't know exactly who to give it to either here because I just don't know. There's some players that stood up, some were okay, some meh. I kind of feel like I've been giving my the left back position a fair few votes recently. Kelly's got a fair few. Meads, I think I want to give it to him. I know he's got the highest rating here, but at 7.7, he popped up a bit, made some big tackles, started a few counterattacks as well. He actually, you know what, I've convinced myself. Meads will get man of the match for this one, 7.7. That might be his first, you know. Maybe he's got another one back away when, but yeah, Meads probably deserves this one, despite the fact he's a defender and we conceded 3. He still earns it. Look, we got pummeled, but honestly, that's okay, because I genuinely prefer how that game goes. It's a lot more open. It's a lot more flowing and stuff. Like, I don't have to, you know, spend the whole game trying to break down a 5 at the back defense where they're just not getting forward. Like, they play such a high line. The defenders push up. There's so many of them going forward and attacking throughout the entire game. It means that there's just, it's how football should fucking be, you know. Both teams going for it. And even though we were going for it and they were going for it, obviously their class shows and they were the ones that scored the goals. Something tells me, though, that is not what I'm about to get in this next game, unfortunately, against Sheffield United. But hopefully they've maybe changed their fucking formation around. I don't know if that's even something that happens, teams changing their formations in career mode, or do they just stick with whatever they've got? Something tells me that's probably the case. I've got 2 drills for Kelly Evans, 1 for Field and 2 for Archie Mason because obviously Ivan's injured at the moment and will be for a while. So I'm just going to keep training up Mason while we're at it, basically. He's recently turned 16 as well. So if we do sell Yanni Otas and get in some cash for him, I could then promote Archie Mason and have him starting at left midfield, and we will finally have our Kenny Prince Schwab 2.0 going at it on the left-hand side. For now, though, I'm just waiting for the email that says that I have sold one of my players. Tournament prize money for the FA Cup as well. Player sold. It is going to be for James Shea. He's going to go to Swindon Town. We bloody swindled Swindon. That's what we've fucking done. We've just picked up over $500,000 worth of budget for our transfer budget that the board has allocated. Can't believe it. He's been absolutely useless for me. He will make the standard save that any keeper in the game can make, but the fucking shit that he lets in. And some of the other stuff he does where he makes a save point blank and parries it straight almost so many fucking times right down the middle of the next attacker to just tap home into an empty net. How many fucking times you let that happen? Just get the fuck out of here, and I'm bringing in a new keeper. Another transfer offer here for Olusanya as well, who is a super low-rated player. Even though he is young, I don't imagine him getting anywhere close to the starting 11 of even bloody AFC Wimbledon. So I'm going to counter offer for 200. That even will probably be way too much, but we'll try to sell him if we can. I need to now bring in a replacement goalkeeper because the other guy that we have is in like the high 50s, and I do not want him being my main goalkeeper for the rest of the season. So I've got 3 in my shortlist at the moment. We've got Artola, who is a guy that I could get on a pre-contract, so I wouldn't be getting him in immediately, which isn't great. So maybe I might potentially try to bring him in now. If not him, maybe Bernabe, who is, again, another Atletico Madrid goalkeeper. We know that they have a pretty good track record when it comes to keepers. And this man, who is probably the one I'm going to end up signing, Williams, who is actually a free agent goalkeeper, 24. I don't know what his overall is, but going off his goalkeeping stats, I would have him probably mid to high 60s, I would imagine. 24 years of age, so I think around about the same age and maybe a little higher rated than James Shea. But something tells me he would have a lot more upside, and there's no way he could be fucking worse. He wants 10 grand worth of a wage, which is a fair bit. You know, as a matter of fact, I think hopefully we can adjust that and we should be fine. But yeah, okay. I want to see if we can get in Williams. I'm really hoping to hear some transfer news for some of the wingers that we're trying to sell as well to really get some cash in. We have Kaya, who is, I think, a player I'm looking to loan maybe. Liverpool, unacceptable for Trent Alexander. Ipswich for Dozzell again. Also, they're not going to play that. But contract offer accepted. Yeah, a little bit of good news. Thank you. Turns out I'm not looking to loan this guy. I'm looking to sell him. I might maybe bump this up to 200 grand as well. I feel like we're a much bigger shot of selling him for that much compared to the other guy. And wow, Williams ended up becoming way, way higher rated than I thought he would. He's 70. Part of me thought that he'd be mid to high 60s, not cracking 70s. So wow, that is a big, big get for us. And the 10 grand a week is actually looking quite decent, you know. What is his actual stats though? That's the thing, down the bottom. 71 diving, 72 handling, and like, you know, mid 60s for kicking and positioning, 70 reflexes. So yeah, the 70 overall, I suppose, is justified off of those stats. Hopefully we can still make something big happen in the transfer window with the week that we have left in-game in this episode. Obviously, there's another game in a week. As soon as we get to it, we stop the episode here. But one more game left. Williams is going to make his debut against Sheffield United. Don't imagine he's going to be super busy if this game goes just like my last couple of games against them, because fuck me, they barely get up forward. I don't think I've conceded a goal to them, or at least when I've played them, I'm not sure. But I don't think I've been able to score against them either. So please don't be a bore 0-0. I can't have that. Let's just bang in 5 goals past them if possible. Come on. Here he is then, making his debut, the free agent again. We've already picked up several decent players from the free agents. Andre Van is one, Yanni Altas is the other one, Gonzalez another one. So far, all 3 of those guys have been somewhat decent. So, I would like to imagine that this guy hopefully can be another superstar for us. When you take one of the best available free agents and you put him in a League One side, if they don't stand out, then that is pretty alarming. But still, that 5 at the back formation is still fucking going strong. Look at him, so perfectly lined up. Come on, here we go. What a ball. Are you kidding me? That is sensational! We've broken through within the first 4 minutes. Unbelievable, Gonzalez, side-footing it in the back of the net. Watch this ball. Reeves is actually having a massive start to this game, assisting Gonzalez with a great cracking through ball and a nice finish even on the bobble. Brilliant work. Is this real? Has this actually happened? Have we scored against Sheffield United and a 5 at the back formation? That, I think, is the key. If you're going to score against the 5 at the back formation, you have to do it immediately. Field has space. Don't want to go for the shot though. Polion is there. Polion is there. Saved by Moore. I just had to get the shot off as quick as possible there. I didn't think I had enough time to charge it up. Oh, how is this slippery little fucker getting past everyone? Jumping up high, Kelly Evans had He could not let it get past him. If he did, that would have been probably the equaliser. This fucking Freeman dude has been their MVP. He's been shutting shit down on the left-hand side for me. And that is a great ball over the top. Where's Dion Kelly at? And you passed it right back to him. You're kidding me. Oh, great save by Williams. First time he's had to do anything in the game. Would Shea have stopped that? I don't know, but either way, big stop. First save in an AFC Wimbledon shirt. Oh, yes. Little cross. It's decent. Polion, yes! Right before half-time. That's the second. A lovely cross. Thought the defender maybe was going to pick it off. But no, he gets the second of the day. Lovely result right before half-time. And the whistle will go immediately as soon as they kick it off again. What a perfect end and perfect start to this half. And amazing to think that we probably could have been 1-1 down if it wasn't for a terrific stop by Williams. Polion, I'm going to try to take him on here. Right around everyone. Right around everyone. Tight shot. Got past everyone, but also got past the post. Oh, no. Look at that. Oh, another save from Williams. It was straight to him, but how many times the ball gets whipped into the box, they take the chest, it literally goes perfectly to them, volleyed like that, and again, another save. Lovely, lovely timing. Can I go with the low cross here? Would it get to him? 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 Yeah, it will. Yeah, it will. Reeves with a goal and an assist. He's having a big game today too. We have a lot of players today having some solid performances. And that'll do it then. I could have stacked on more, but I'm going to take a 3-0 victory. Beautiful. We ended up getting beat pretty badly by Man City 3-0 in the first, but we come back against that 5-at-the-back fucking bogey team of mine, Sheffield United. We put 3 past them, one immediately within the first couple of minutes, then another one right before the end of half-time, which really just set us to cruise for the second half. And yeah, we picked up another one while we were at it as well. Just one for the road, one for our troubles. Lovely performance and some big, big performances from a lot of players. I can name them all right now, okay? Jake Reeves, sensational today with a 9.6. Derelos Gonzalez as well, a 9.6. Rowan Williams, Ronwin Williams, if that's exactly how you pronounce that. Another big, good debut, very good debut. Maybe not enough to get the man of the match, but he ranks pretty highly as well with 7.2. Polion was terrific, but really, it's between Reeves and Gonzalez. Gonzalez got FIFA's man of the match, but you know what? Because I talk shit about him, I ended up whacking him and I gave him some crap in the last game, and he's come back and responded. Jake Reeves, 9.6, you beauty son. I think he's got a few man of the matches under his belt, but if he hasn't, 9.6 adds to his total, and that's probably maybe the highest that anyone has got yet so far. He did have one man of the match award before. That takes his tally up to 17.2. Still a way off the leaders, but he earned that one for sure. Now, we have a week left in game to focus on just transfers. Can we make something happen? Still a few more days left until the 21st. Every single email is another possibility for player sold. All right, well, he's gone. Every single email, half of them are just, oh, another player on your shortlist has been approached by another club that they're going to take him before you can buy him. Like, every fucking one. Seriously. We have a transfer offer, finally, for a player that I'm actually pretty keen to sell for if I can, a fair, decent amount if possible. Giannis Yaniotas. I'd love to keep him if I could, but at the same time, I need to bring in cash. I need to use that cash to get players, so it's just necessary. Now, I don't want to scare away Burnley here. I don't want to counter too much, but I still want to get a good amount for him. This is why I'm thinking 2.5, not necessarily 2.8 or 3 million. 2.5. If that would get me about 2 million back. 2.5 seems too little. Okay, maybe 2.8. 2.8. I'm not going to make it 3. So $1 million more than what they've originally offered. And if they don't accept it, or if they don't meet me halfway, they just flat out reject it, hopefully we'll get another offer later on. But 2.8 mil. He's still young, he could still grow, he could still get better. We're not going to find out if they accept it until the next episode, but maybe, nope, not even another offer. That is that then. We're done for transfers. We're done for this episode for the moment. So there we have it for another episode then, ladies and gentlemen. There's probably one more episode left in the January transfer window, and we really need to make that sale happen of either Yaniotas, hopefully maybe even Gonzalez if the offer comes through. The thing with Gonzalez is I don't have him transfer listed. So if we do get a transfer offer for him, it's because there's a club out there that actually wants him and would hopefully pay a fair amount for him. We will see if that happens, but either way, it's exciting times. Only about 10 or so days left in the transfer window. We'll see if we can make some waves happen. Until the next one, guys, my name's MasterBucks. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a good one.